Good evening, Zooers! This is the Bronx Blogger with another installment of Major League Baseball Roundup, March 6th, 2008. And just a few things in baseball today. We have a Boston signing, two injuries that may affect your fantasy roster, so you might want to stay tuned for that. And leading off with things, we're going to talk about the baseball from Barry Bonds and the what Hall of Fame is going to do with it. And the owner of that baseball, Mark Ecko, the baseball number 756, he put on an online poll, an internet poll where everybody can go on there and vote. And there are three options on there, if I have that right. One was to brand it with an asterisk and donate it to the Hall of Fame. Another one was to blast it off in space. And I believe the third one was just to destroy it altogether, maybe give it to Jonathan Papelbon's dog or something, because we all know what he can do with that. But the final result was to brand it with an asterisk and donate it to the Hall, and that's exactly what had happened. The Hall of Fame accepted the baseball, and now they're going to put that ball on display in the Hall of Fame coming opening day this year. Whether or not they're going to show the side with the asterisk or not will be up to their discretion. Speaking about Jonathan Papelbon, the Red Sox and Papelbon, they agreed to a one-year deal worth $775,000. That's nearly doubling his salary from last year. Papelbon was on the mound last year in the clinching game of the 2007 World Series against the Colorado Rockies. A couple things that may affect your fantasy rosters. Albert Pujols, you may know him. Last year he has having a few arm injuries. Now he has a high-grade tear of an elbow ligament. He's saying that he's going to continue prepping the way he's been going, and hopefully should be ready by opening day. Whether that's going to happen or not, well, it's up to him to find out. And Noah Laurie, for the young guy from the young lefty for the Giants, he may be out until April. He's having surgery done on his throwing wrist, on his left hand, and we wish him the best, and hopefully he'll be back in the starting lineup in no time. So. A little bit of advice that I can give you: if he's on your starting roster team, you may want to bench him for the first couple of weeks, because coming back into form after having surgery on your wrist, you're not going to come back instantly like a success. You're gonna have a slow start again as you prepare the muscles again in your throwing arm. So keep him off your rosters for the first couple of weeks, and that should be good to go. Bartolo Colon, he recently signed with the Boston Red Sox in a minor league contract. He's pitched another impressive bullpen outing today, and he's scheduled to make his first spring training start March 15th. I'm going to go ahead and go to the spring training scores. We got all completed games. Washington and Mets, they were canceled. And we got Atlanta topping Detroit 5-4. Minnesota Twins over the Baltimore Orioles 8-7. Cleveland over Houston 11-5. St. Louis topping Florida 5-2. Dodgers putting up 7 runs in the 9th inning to defeat the Boston Red Sox 9-6. Cincinnati Reds defeated the New York Yankees 12-8. Cheng-Ming Wong's sinker ball apparently wasn't sinking today, so I kind of ruined him. Gave up 6 runs. Tampa Bay over Philly 6-4. That final was in 6 innings. Pittsburgh over Toronto 8-7. Kansas City over Arizona 4-3. Oakland topping Chicago Cubs 2-1. Padres over the Colorado Rockies 10-3. Seattle over Milwaukee 5-2. Anaheim all over San Francisco 9-1. And Texas defeating the White Sox 6-1. I would go ahead and go to trivia. And yesterday's question, this time I got it right. This time you heard the correct question. And the question was, what pitcher went the longest between 2 20-win seasons? The correct answer was David Cone when he won 20 games with the Kansas City Royals back in 1988, and then won 20 with the Yankees in 1998. The correct answer was Dugout Stories. He gets max fruits for today and entering into the leaderboard for a free replica autographed baseball of the team of his choice. He's probably going to want to choose the Astros. All right. Today's trivia question is, it's not something you can really Google. It's more something that you analysts have to kind of figure out on your own, you scorers out there. What is the most pitches one batter can see in one official at bat? The most pitchers. Actually, let me rephrase this so I can get it right. What is the most pitches one batter can see without swinging the bat in one official at bat or plate appearance? Again, the most pitches without swinging in one plate appearance. You think you know the answer? Send me a message through my profile, or you can go ahead and respond on the thread below, and the winner and the answer will be announced tomorrow. This is a trick question, so think hard. There is a scenario involved with this, so actually, I'm going to go ahead and give out double max roots. You get this question right, you get max roots for 2 days. Alright, and that's going to wrap it up. Actually, no, that's not. We have a couple shout-outs. Yo Dude, he says, The Rock is the greatest wrestler out there in the WWE, but unfortunately, Yo Dude, The Rock is not wrestling anymore, so it kind of contradicts everything. And let me see if I pronounce this right. Nakuya, Nukyuhe 42, Nakuya 42 says, no way the Astros are going to win the National League Central. They do not have the pitching compared to the compared to the Brewers, and most of all, the Chicago Cubs. So Nakuya throwing out a little trash talk to Dugout Stories. Let's see if Dugout's going to have a response for him today or not. And now that wraps it up. We took care of the scores already, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good day, and see you again tomorrow, 8 Eastern p.m.